what? 4th of July is coming up, so a lot of Minnesotans heading to cabins, maybe resorts. They're just headed up north, and for some, that place is more than just a spot on the map. Maybe it's a state of being. Maybe it's a family tradition. Maybe it's just one of the few places these days where you feel like you can finally relax. So we were talking about this good question as people go up north. And, you know, Jason, if I asked you, what is up north? What would be the first thing that would pop right into your head?
Elk River.
Elk River. No. See, there you go. It's north of here.
It's north of here.
I'd say
to me, up north, I think
yeah.
Bemidji. I think like the lakes, Lake Mille Lacs, Bemidji.
Yeah, Riley,
Duluth.
what do you think?
Well, being new, when I first moved here, I was like, okay, I'm just going to look north, and then that's the direction.
Right.
But no, I associate, I think, up there. But for me, you know, it was always like Duluth, that sort of thing, coming from out of state. Now, I kind of relate it to, my grandmother is from Wisconsin. Now, she's from North Minocqua area, and so we used to take vacations up there to the North Woods. And so I associated, you know, parts of Minnesota, and I haven't been up there yet, looking like that, or kind of with all the lakes and sort of thing. So I generally, definitely Bemidji points north is kind of that. I mean, I definitely have to get up there. I know that for sure. But I think, you know, a lot of people say they go up there and it's a vacation spot. It's to relax. It's just to kind of listen to nature. And that's what I kind of visualize it to be.
Yeah, it's a great place. It's a state of being. It's a peaceful place. But I really, you know me, I wanted the answers. I wanted to know, well, where exactly is this? And I actually got it.
It's crazy, Heather, because
Why do I need to know, Jason?
Well, no,
I just
but
need
if you
to
like
know.
live up north, do you call it up north? It's a relative thing.
Well,
right?
up north was actually started as a tourism slogan. So there really was a thing called up north. It was back in the 1920s.
Smart.
And as more people started to drive, the people who were living in up north said, oh, we could really make something of this. As the timber industry was sort of receding there, they said, let's get people. And so they created this idea of up north.
It's all branding, isn't it?
It's
always
everything is branding.
State of hockey, up north, it's all branding. But if you really want a definition, it's really sort of where you have the lakes and the pine trees. And so if you can look at a map of Minnesota, it's north of Mille Lacs, but east of Red Lake, because when you get sort of that west of Red Lake, the topography really changes over there, all the way up to Canada and then out to Lake Superior, where you have these deeper lakes, whereas in southern Minnesota, the lakes are different than they are in northern Minnesota, and the trees are different. So they said the edges are squishy.
So even if you live like in Red Wing, do you consider, you would consider up north, that far up north?
Probably, I would say so. I mean, I would say really most people in Minnesota would, but I mean, I suppose if you live in Red Wing, you could say Minneapolis or St. Paul is up north.
Well, that's the cities,
yes.
right? Yeah.